EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Let's go, baby. Get up, baby. Get up. Let's go. Let's do it.
Please welcome your defending AFC South champion, Houston
On the Tampa Bay side of the field, head coach Todd Bowles. These guys dropped their opener on the road last week, hoping for better fortunes here in Week 2. Running the show across the field, the head coach of the Texans. His guys were winners in Week 1, and you know they'd love to begin the year with back-to-back victories. Happy you could join us. Thanks so much for being here. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. Kicker Kaimi Fairbairn just about set. And off we go from NRG Stadium. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in Year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 32. Dump off caught by his back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of him just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Mayfield. It's complete. This is Nguka. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
And the Buccaneer first down.
They pick the hand off. Now it's Mayfield. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
McLaughlin sets on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Coughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his 3rd season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
It didn't take long for C.J. Stroud to make an immediate impact into the NFL, and it didn't take long for me, Kate, to form an opinion, but this guy's just different. He just processes the game quicker. I remember talking to Ryan Day on the practice field in Columbus, watching him in college, and he just alluded to that as well. It's the anticipation. It is knowing where everybody is and getting that ball out before any receiver will even break on a route. C.J. was unique in that way, and that skill set has been a big part of his success. I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. That one's complete. It's Bryant outright. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And the punt team gets to this one at the 17-yard line. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their 2nd drive coming up. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Off a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you're going to start to murmur, and you might even hear a few birds.
Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 now. From the 24. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down. Baker now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he gets him a nice chunk on that return on the final play of our 1st quarter. That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll take over here following that punt to end the 1st. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they'd love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
from the 43. And no gain after the catch, but the gain still out across midfield. They're to the 45. They'll come up 1st and 10.
And the Texans, 1st down.
To the air, Stroud. Well secured by Jaden Higgins. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Short pass brought in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own.
Touchdown, Houston! The Texans can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. They send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here come the Bucs on offense now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Give to Irving to start this drive. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Buccaneers driving for a score and a halftime lead. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, here's Baker. And this one doesn't go far. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
It's a pickup of 3.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's complete, Mike Evans. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Working quickly here.
First down, Buccaneers.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield dumps it off to his running back. Slow pickup on the play to about the 40. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Baker throwing again. He's got a man left. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Third down. Here's Mayfield. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down, Tampa Bay.
The drive picks up here. 1st and 10. Here's Baker to throw. Completed over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Tampa spends its second timeout now. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the Texans' 22-yard line.
Mayfield now from the gun. Oh, caught at the 6. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 2nd and goal coming up from the 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take the lead just before halftime. Mike Evans with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Texans offense getting one final possession before halftime. They'll have to be quick about anything they want to do here. We're just moments away from halftime. First down, Stroud. Right side cut by Higgins. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. That is conked, and it's Higgins again. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. On target to his man Higgins. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. So a one-possession game, Brock. The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds. So as we get set to begin the 3rd quarter, it's the Texans offense who's going to be out there first. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. 1st and 10, run to Mixon. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Give him 13 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Left side into the hands of Dell. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after. All right.
First down throw by Stroud. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Working inside the red zone. And the defender comes away with it. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Buccaneers get the football just short of their 20. That's the interception and return. There are costly interceptions, Brock. And then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, you throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick. That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. It's Ibuka on the slant. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Baker now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. No gain on 1st down.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, a running back in the flat.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. Irving on the inside give. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's 2nd and 7. Out left and Otten makes the grab. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They're now set for a 1st and 10.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 33-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he has the catch, gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Buccaneers push their lead further to start the half. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14.
Texans 7.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. On the left side. And on 1st down, no place to go here. They're going to take him out about a yard behind the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. To the air, Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 21-yard gain. And it sets up a Houston first.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Collins got it left side. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans now within 1 score in the 4th. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Texans 14.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Tampa Bay ready to head out to the field. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing, Baker. They did it! He made the interception! Andrew Cooper takes it away! And the Texans have some new life in the 4th!
Not just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 21. Finding Collins. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. This one's caught. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans now trail by just a point in the 4th. Tank down the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. This return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. On the give, this is Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Finds the in route complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Buccaneers with a little more work to do to win it here. New set of downs for him at the 38. A tight end in motion now. Irving here from the gun. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Right back to Irving now. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
3rd and just 2 to go. Short yardage run for White. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Counts on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Out now come the Texans on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Or.
Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Back to throw. And he's comped, and it's Higgins again. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
It's a gain of 11. And the Texans first.
Here he is to throw. Right side cut by Higgins. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target. Here we go.
He'll look to throw it. Low fine in his back. Mixon. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. 2 set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. So it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing again. It's Stroud. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. And we'll pause here for an injured Texans player. Looks like he's shaken up, and they'll get someone out there to look at him. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing now. Throw left side, complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Desperation time here. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Here's Stroud again. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Oh, okay.
Again, Stroud. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Mayfield. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly. The catch moves him to the 48.
First down, Buccaneers.
Here he goes, one final shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a win for the Texans. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we'll see you next time from Houston.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something